I just failed my first run of marathon prep. It's an 11-mile run. I was supposed to be running at a 7:15 pace, and I ran at like an 8-minute pace. And it's frustrating, but these are the runs that make me better. So failure is part of the process of getting better, and I got to accept that. But recently, something that I've been thinking a lot about in my life is peace. And in today's day and age, if you think about it, we have like most of our problems figured out. Usually the things that we stress about are like so minor in the grand scheme of things. And it's a privilege to be able to stress about random dumb things, but when you actually take a step back and look at what we're stressing out about over, it's not worth it. And so I've been very conscious and intentional recently of sitting in peace, even on that painful ass run where I was just thinking about water the entire time. Finally stopped at a 7-Eleven and could grab a water, drank the entire thing within like 5 minutes. I was trying to just fall into a relaxed state and think about how blessed I am that I get to run in the middle of January with my shirt off and sweat my ass off and be so hot, rather than be in like the East Coast where it's literally frozen over right now. But even when I wake up, like, I used to get so stressed so quickly because I just grab my phone and start thinking about all the things that I had to do that day. And I never actually made a whole lot of time for myself. Even though I'd go on runs, I'd work out, you know, I would think that I was doing things for myself when in reality, I never actually had true alone time. And so something that I've been a lot more aware of as well is time away from my phone. So on my runs, I don't bring my phone. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to podcasts. It's just me and my own thoughts. Same thing with my morning routine. When I wake up, get my water, do my coffee, all that. I want time to myself. The person that I'm going to spend the most amount of time with my entire life is me. And I don't want to be afraid of that person or those thoughts. I want to be very intimate and close with that person. And I think the more that you can develop that relationship, the more calm your life becomes. And we all have the option for peace, but we have to choose it. And so that's just what I've been making a much more conscious effort to do, is to decide to choose peace. And so even on shitty runs, shitty workouts, tough days, you can still find the peace and the tranquility in all of it. But it's a choice. You have to look for it and you have to feel it. You know, even in the ocean behind me, there are these waves, this very powerful force, and it can be scary. But if you learn how to ride it correctly, you can go and surf the waves. You can have a whole lot of fun with it. And I think life is similar, where we can feel like there are these waves that are pushing us down and tossing and turning and tumbling us and messing with our orientation. But the number one rule for surfing when you wipe out is to remain calm, right? You don't want to spike your heart rate. You want to think clearly. You want to remain calm. And then you get back up and you become one with the wave again. So that's kind of what I've been looking to do with my life and my business and my relationships, with my playtime, where I go out and I have fun and I let loose. I mean, who doesn't want peace, right? Like, we can all be somewhat addicted to chaos, but at the end of the day, what we want is peace. When you go to bed and you lay your head on the pillow and you just can't relax because you're thinking about all of these other stressful things, that sucks. I don't like that. I don't want that. And this alone time with myself has made it so much easier for me to go to bed at night, because I've already processed a lot of those thoughts that have come to mind. And so whenever you're feeling really stressed out, it's so easy to come back to the present moment and reality. And I'll teach you how right now. You can actually do it with me. Really simple. All you're gonna do, you're gonna take a big deep breath in, hold it, and then you let it go. And do that a couple times. And I'm pretty sure it has a 100% success rate of making you feel more calm and at peace. It's literally helping lower your heart rate, activate your parasympathetic nervous system, and make you more calm. So if you're having a tough day, if you're having a tough week, if you're not feeling a whole lot of peace, just know you can change that. You can choose peace, but it has to be a conscious effort. And in the chaos of life, decide to go surf the waves. Because if you do it right, it's really fucking fun.